Not clear?
Yes, I'm also fine. Where are you now? In village? No, in Dhaka, in Kumilla, right?
Yes, sir. I am in Kumilla.
Kumilla. And how about your preparation? Today's class preparation?
Yes, sir. It is good enough, and I took preparation for
Preparation is good.
today.
Janatul
Yes.
Firdaus, how are you today? Jannatul Firdaus, how are you today?
Yes, sir, I'm fine. And you?
I'm fine. Well, is your baby sleeping or no? It is not sleeping, right?
Yes, sir.
It's not sleeping. Okay. Anyway, we will come to you later. At first, Shirazul, start your video on first. Shirazul Islam, are you prepared on today's topic?
Yes, sir. I am prepared.
Which one is today's topic?
What qualities should a good teacher should have?
Okay, nice. What qualities should a good teacher have? Nice. Start speaking the topic at first. What qualities a good teacher should have?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, my instructor, for giving me chance to say something on today's selected topic. Our today's selected topic is what qualities a good teacher should have. If we look over, if we have a clear vision and if we believe in the saying that education is the backbone of nation, at the same time, teacher is the fundamental requirements of building that nations. In this regard, teaching is the dignified profession, and we do not consider it as a profession. It is not, neither a job nor a business. And a teacher basically deals with the students and make their lessons understandable. And I think a teacher playing an important role to build a nation. Therefore, a teacher, if we consider a good teacher, he or she should have a good qualities to build a nation. I think a teacher must have these following requirements to be a good teacher. First of all, a teacher should be very interactive and excellent in his lessons that he conduct with the teacher students, and he must have a good unique way of teaching knowledge, transferring knowledge to their students so that the student can attract. And a teachers must follow some good ways so that a student can be very keen to catch the knowledge. And he must be a good man in behavior. He must have good strong personality. He should have a clear concept and preparation before conducting class. He should be a pathfinder for the society, and he should abstain from all kinds of narcotic and drugs. And he should follow the all norms and regularities of the society. He should be a role model for the students as well as for the society. And he should be a good motivator, and he should all the good qualities actually a teacher must have inside of you. He should not have conscience in him, and he should not disregard the eagerness of a student's learning. I think all these qualities can make a student can make a teacher a good one. And if a teacher can hold these qualities, I think anyone can recognize him as a good one. But nowadays the scenario is quite different, because teachers are now being a lot of commercial, because their demand is completely high enough, and therefore a number of students remain uneducated because of high demand. And I think our teachers and our society should come out from this vicious cycle. We should be very comfortable. We should be very flexible to their students, and if we can follow this, and if our teacher is very friendly to our students and very flexible to our students, I think a large number of wide range of educated society will grow up, and this will really help us to stand upright in the world. So this is all about my today's topics. Thank you all hearing me with passion.
Nice. Your sound system is clear today. Your video quality is also good today. But earlier your video quality was not good. Your sound system was not good enough. But today your quality, video quality is good. Nice. Okay. Questions about environment and fragile human health. Questions. Today's questions about environment pollution and fragile human health. My first question to you: what is environment pollution? What is
Environment.
environment pollution?
Environment pollution means that basically contaminate the elements of environment, such as the air pollution, sound pollution, soil pollution, and water pollution. All these are the altogether are the environment element, and this contamination, if somehow these are contaminated, then we consider it is the environment pollution.
Okay. In which way is air being polluted?
Air is being polluted through a number of ways, and one of the influential ways is some of the influential ways are leaving smoke from the vehicles, mills, and factories, and household garbage and field are also responsible for polluting.
Well, how can we get rid of air pollution? How can we get rid of air pollution?
So electricity has gone, therefore I was cut from the Wi-Fi connection.
Okay, now. Okay, done. Well, now can you hear? Can you continue?
Yes, sir, I can continue.
Okay. Well, who are responsible for air pollution?
I think human beings are the largely responsible for the air pollution because we are the human are building a number of mills and factories abruptly, and this releases a huge volume of human smoke and industrial waste, and that causes that really devastatedly causes air pollution.
Okay. What are the different elements of environment?
Actually, environment is consist of number of elements. I think if I would like to clearly say that air, water, sand, slate, clay, and soil, and the trees, human beings, animals, birds. All these are the elements of environment.
Okay. Are the elements of environment. How is your air polluted?
I maybe answered these questions previously.
Okay. What do you mean by odor pollution?
Odor pollution. Odor pollution means the smells that really hit our sense discomfortably, and at that time we consider it is odor pollution.
Okay. Now questions with vocabulary. What are the elements of culture?
Basically, a culture consists of number of elements. The major elements are as following. These are symbols, language, creeds, culture, religion, clothing, food habit, and their artifacts and rituals. All these are the elements of culture.
Okay, nice. Do you think we have a rich culture?
Yes, I think Bangladesh has a deep-rooted culture, and we have got our Bangla language through a long term of bloodshed, and this is the greatest and this is the unique achievements for ourselves, and we can proudly say that we have shedded blood for our languages. Besides, we have number of proud culture. We have a unique way of clothing and festivals. That's really made us unique to the other nation.
Okay. Why should people cling to their own culture?
Actually, I think if a person loves his country, and he cannot avoid his culture, because culture is the reflections of love his country. Therefore, because if someone wants to someone represent his culture to the other nations, he must follow, he must show them to show them to his culture, and this is the only way. And therefore, people cling to their culture.
Okay. Well, what do you mean by ill culture? What do you mean by ill culture?
Ill culture means that is socially unacceptable and unfair to the other people, and I think most of the people consider it is taboo. And if I think it is completely unacceptable to the people, like if we look over the some African country, we can see that they sketch in their body, and sometimes they drink their urination, and sometimes they follow some abnormalities. I think these are considered ill cultures.
Okay. Well, why are some people reluctant to follow traffic rules?
As everyone wants to go their destination fast, and nobody wants their neighbor wants to go faster than him, and I think to reach their goal in as faster way, therefore they do not want to follow the traffic rules.
Okay. Well, Jannatul Firdaus, can you ask Shirazul some questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ask some question to Shirazul Islam. Start your video on and start asking some questions.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you, Bhaiya?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm also okay. Which element of the environment is the most important? Which elements of the environment is most important?
Hello.
Hello. Which elements is most important for environment?
Which elements are more important for environment, Shiraz? Shirazul Islam, could you hear us? Okay, Jannatul Firdaus, you answer this question. Which are the most important elements of the environment? You answer me this question. Jannatul Firdaus could not be heard. Shirazul Islam could not be heard.
Unacceptable in our society, like taking drugs and wearing short clothes, and showing adult scene in the movies. These are completely unethical and unfair in our society. And this kind of culture, this kind of activities are affecting badly in our society, and our people are being affected seriously.
Is Western culture a negative effect on our culture?
Yes, I mentioned it already, because the Western culture we are following nowadays is completely harmful for our society, and we belong to a society that never allows such kind of activities, like taking drugs and wearing short type of clothes, and showing adult scene in the movies, and following their shortcut rules. And these are really badly affecting in our society.
Next question.
Are you favor of structural criticism?
What's the question? Are you?
Yes,
Are you in
I
Are
favor
you
of structure-
favoring? Are
Are
you
you in favor?
in
Are
favor
you in
of
favor of
structural
structural
criticism?
criticism? Nice question. Are you in favor of structural criticism?
yes, yes,
Why?
I
Why
strongly
or why
favor
not? Why or why not?
structural criticism. Uh, because if someone criticize very productive way, we can mend ourselves. We can come out from our faultiness, and we can fix our problems, that particular problems. And if someone does this continuously, I think one day we will be perfect one. Therefore, the criticism who criticize ourselves perfectly, positive way, I welcome them very heartily. And I think on the other hand, destructive criticism make a person to commit suicide and even worse. And I think if someone wants to criticize, he should be criticize him productive and positive way.
What happens when we cannot tolerate others?
And cannot be tolerable.
Yes, actually, in our country, basically in our country, I see a number of persons who become out of temper. They actually irritating with them and angry upon them, and sometimes this turn into fight hand to hand, even worse. I think if we cannot tolerate someone, we should stop talking with him, or we should leave this place immediately, and then we can avoid this situation very finely.
Next.
Do you feel annoyed when one criticizes you naturally?
Sorry, would you repeat it?
Do you feel annoyed when one criticizes you naturally?
Nakedly. Do you feel annoyed
Uh,
when someone criticizes you nakedly?
Okay, if the criticism is structural criticism, I never become annoyed, because as I said, I like structural criticism, because through this structural criticism, I can fix my problems and come out from my particular problems. And I never become irritated when someone criticizes me nakedly, if it is positive way. But the reverse can be happen if someone criticizes me negatively.
How can we prevent uh, water pollution?
Water pollution has now been a very hot cake in our recent time, because water is the one of the vital elements of our environment, and as well as for the living beings. And as because but water is being polluted number of ways. First of all, we have to figure out and sort out those problems and take legal actions against them. And our government should be aware enough to take necessary steps to stop this water pollution. We have to make people conscious enough, and we have to be take legal actions from our own positions, and spread it to the throughout the world, and so that people become conscious. And if government take legal actions, then it might be reduced dramatically.
Okay. Then, nice. Okay. Uh, Next question from my behalf. How do you feel at this moment?
I feel quite good, sir. And
Yes.
I feel comfortable enough.
Shishir, have you joined?
Ji sir, I have finished a class. That's why, and I
Okay.
come to
Okay, listen to us.
late.
Okay, we will come to you later. Listen to us first, okay?
Yes, sir.
Listen to us. We'll come to you later after some moments. Okay. Now, Jannatul Firdaus, are you ready to speak?
Yes, sir.
Okay. At first topic, tell me what qualities should a good teacher have? What qualities should a good teacher have? Our topic is what qualities should a good teacher have? Start.
We all know that teaching profession is a dignified profession, and it is exceptional to any others profession, because this profession in this profession neither a job nor a business. This is a every teacher should have good qualities. The following: he or she should have should have in expertise knowledge in their subject. He should punctual and
He should be punctual. He should be punctual.
He should build up the habit of reading, and her method of learning should be unique or attractive to their students, they should be good motivator, and should be good citizens, and he should follow social norms and values, and because he is a pathway or pathway for their students, and they should have they should have some responsibilities, and they should have responsibilities and good idea about her students, and she should have a separate relationship with students. The teachers should have exceptional qualities, and they should abstain from any narcotics and drugs, and they should have good personality, and he should be a good actor. These are all qualities a good teacher should have.
Good. Well, now Shirazul Islam asked some question to Jannatul Firdaus. Question about environmental pollution and fragile human health. My first question to Jannatul Firdaus, that is, what are the bad effects of air pollution? Say we suffer from some diseases, and we are greatly affected because of environmental pollution, and it has been a grave concern for most of the people, not only in developing countries but also developed countries. So, what are the bad effects of air pollution?
It has a lot of bad effects in our world, in the world. Air creates a lot of disease, and it creates it harms our nerves and internal system, and it creates a lot of disease, and sometimes we can fall a serious poisonic disease.
Okay. Then, okay, in which way is air being polluted?
Air is being polluted in many ways, such as it is being polluted by dirt and garbage, bad effects of mill and factories, black air, and air is being polluted. People garbage, human beings garbage.
Okay, nice. Now,
Okay,
Shirazul
Apu,
Islam, some questions to Janatul Firdaus. Janatul Firdaus will answer. Shirazul Islam, ask some questions to Janatul. Start your video on. Shirazul, start your video on.
Okay. Okay, Janatul Apu. You know, there are number of mill and industries in our country. And all these industries are releasing huge volume of smoke, fume. I mean, a huge volume of carbon dioxide. Would you tell me the bad effects and the results of releasing such volume of carbon dioxide? How it causes harm in our environment?
Yes.
How carbon dioxide causes and affect badly in our environment?
Carbon dioxide causes a lot of disease for human beings. The carbon dioxide can reduce the oxygen level of any creatures, and emitting of carbon dioxide can causes a bad effect all over the world. It creates our nerves problems and our breathing and our breathing problems. If carbon dioxide is emitting a lot or in a large number, we can affect it very much.
Okay. Which countries are largely responsible for this large volume of releasing carbon dioxide or smoke, black fume?
Maybe China. I don't know.
China, all are the developed country. All are the developed country are the responsible.
Next question.
Okay. What steps should our government take for protecting our environment?
To protect carbon dioxide, to protect the emission of carbon dioxide.
Environment.
Hello.
Yes, yeah,
Yes. What steps should our government take to protect our environment?
Environment pollution.
To protect our environment.
to protect our environment.
To protect our environment, our government should take some pragmatic steps. They should take the decision to remove any mills or factories far from any local area or and every people and the laws and rules and regulations must be enforced to the general people. General people should not cut down the trees and should not throw any garbage or dirt in any place. They should use dustbin, and government should take a take a take a they should effective steps to prevent our environment pollution. For this reason, government should take any laws, and they should take any steps to prevent our environment.
Okay. Next question. Okay, we'll come to you later. Janatul Ferdous, I will come to you later after 5 minutes. Okay, I'll come to you after 5 minutes. Now, Shishir, how are you today?
Sir, I'm very fine. And how are you, sir?
I'm also fine. How do you feel at this moment?
I feel better because of I'm hearing their speech, and speech is very nice, sir. And I mean, conversation is very nice.
Okay, where are you now? Are you in Dhaka or out of Dhaka?
No, sir. Now I'm at my hostel, Karmaji Mahila Hostel.
Okay.
After Idul Adha, I came
Okay.
there.
Did you go to your hometown?
Yes, sir. Sometimes I went. I go my hometown.
Okay, nice. Okay, where did you celebrate Eid this year?
I celebrated Idul Adha at my hometown. Because of lockdown, I back from my hometown after Idul Adha.
Okay, nice. On the following day of Eid, you return to Dhaka on the following day of Eid, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, nice. And how do you feel in Dhaka city?
I feel better because of there are locality is empty, sir. There are no many people, and roads are very clear.
Are almost clear. There is no traffic jam.
Almost
There is no
clear.
pollution.
Environment is very nice.
Same.
Sometimes every day I go to working in the Dhaka University. I mean, sir, your campus. I visit every day.
Okay, nice. How long do you walk every day?
40 or 1 hour. I try to walk every day.
Okay.
In the evenings.
Do you find many people walking there?
Not many people, but some of the people are working there
Some of the people.
in the
Okay.
evening, but
In
in the morning, many people are working there.
How many people? Okay. What time do you go there? What time do you go to Dhaka University? What time?
Every day I try to go there after Maghrib prayer.
Okay, nice. Well, what is your expectation from this class today?
Actually, I want to get good score from IELTS exam. My expectation is getting 8.5 by speaking, from speaking.
In speaking module. Okay, nice. Well, and how long do you read every day?
Always the full day I try to study every day, sir, because of it is my last try, sir, to build up my career.
Why you are a teacher, you are working in a primary school, and this is an honorable job, but why would you like to go abroad?
I want to go abroad for higher study. You know that I'm a teacher of a government primary school, and if I want to try go abroad or try to get a scholarship, it will be easy for me.
Okay.
Many country they are give me the chance as a primary as a teacher.
Okay, as a teacher.
Scholar give me a scholarship as a teacher. When I go abroad, our teaching profession have will have continue. Will continue.
Okay. Okay. Would you like to go under any scholarship program?
Yes, I want to go under scholarship program. Already I have the 3 years experience in my teaching profession, and I have also the private firm working experience.
Nice. Okay. Now, can you say something about what qualities a good teacher should have? Though you have not read it, okay, I may ask you, just say on your own, what qualities a good teacher should have?
Um, every teacher should try to teach her or his student well and good. Hmm. I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. When I started doing my job as a teacher, I try to, for example, me, sir.
Yeah.
I try to teach my student very carefully. Always I make a good relation. I made a good relation with them. At first, the teachers and student relation have to be make good. Have to be good relationship. Have to be make good relationship. Hmm. When a teacher make their student good relationship, that time student will be very interested to learn anything. And teachers of course try to understood try to teach anything very clearly. Hmm. And a good teacher of course hold many tolerable huh, tolerable
Tolerance.
because
A
of
teacher should have tolerance. A teacher should
uh,
have tolerance.
a teacher should have tolerance because of sometimes students try to ask many question sir many question and called again and again, and sometimes student create very noise and they are playing in the classroom. I mean, sir, primary student. I want to say, I am saying primary students, about primary students, and playing that time as a teacher I have to stop I have to stop there and I have to say them stop and attention your lesson. hmm. I mean, but I try to স্যার মানে আমি মাঝে মাঝে মারতামও স্যার অত জোরে না কিন্তু মার দিতাম
Sometimes I thought,
sometimes I hurt them
okay.
by stick. But every student like me chose me because of I was very uh, joyful. Mane, I my conversation, my sorry, এটা কি হবে? My
Now,
relation of them very lovely. Lovely, and
lovely and
sometimes
friendly,
I sing a
lovely
song.
and
I
friendly.
friendly, yes sir. Sometimes I maintain friendly relation, and sometimes they wanted to me, and that miss please একটা গান শোনান, and sometimes I sing a song, patriotic song patriotic song. I and
I sing
I
them
also
songs. I sing
yes,
them songs, especially patriotic
sing
songs.
them songs. And I call sometimes I called him, and I say him once and once, one after one, for singing song, and they also sing.
Say with
তারাও
say
গাইতো,
with me. They also sing
হুম,
songs with me, right?
sing song
Okay,
with
nice,
me,
nice
and
environment.
their
We create nice environment.
situation. And
Realization, nice,
sometimes, sir, I play football. I played football with them.
nice, good, nice
I
step.
was a teacher of play.
Uh, oh,
প্লে স্যার আমি ওই যে একদম শিশু শ্রেণীর ক্লাস টিচার ছিলাম। I was a class teacher of play student, and they were very actually they were very lovely, quiet, and very good.
and they are fond of playing, and that's why you
Um,
played with them sometimes, right?
Sometimes I
Okay,
played
nice.
different types of game. I try to play them, and cricket, football. Um, my school is situated very spacious place. The field is very big. And there are one side is there are no wall. When a person going rickshaw, different types of car is moving in front of my field. Hmm. But I don't care, sir, because of I'm a teacher, and I have to carry out my duty. That's why I try to enjoy themselves. And this day is very memorable for me. I very many times and always I miss that days.
Good. Okay. Now, Janatu Firdaus, ask some question to Shishir. And she is a teacher. She teaches in primary school. She would like to sit for IELTS. That's why she has joined with us. This is her first class. And Shirazul Islam and Jannatul Firdaus ask some introductory questions or easy questions. Then she will answer. I will take 5 minutes break. I'll stay out of the class for 5 minutes. This time you will continue conversation. Okay. Jannatul Firdaus,
Abdul, how are you?
10 question to Shishi.
Fine, I'm fine. How are you?
You will speak
I'm also Kapu.
video. She has no video, and after 2 to 3 class, she will manage video. Okay, start.
Okay. Apu, how are you?
I'm fine. And how are you? What are you?
Yeah.
And how are you today?
Yes, I am fine too. You are a teacher,
Yes, I'm a
right?
teacher, primary government primary school teacher.
Okay. Would you tell me some challenges for being a teacher and some challenges you face in your job field?
At present, I think that there are no challenge of a primary teacher, but a few years ago, there are some challenge because of a schools teaching with teaching was many student, but
Mm.
at present, my schools. There are 180 or 200 students are in my school. That's why when I want to take my class, there are some
Oh,
students, 25 or 26, 30 students are there.
where are you speaking now? Where are you speaking from now? I mean,
Sorry.
where are you now?
Oh yes, now I am in Dhaka at Karmaji Mohila Hostel, where I am living.
What is your school name? Where you teach?
Shiraz,
My
put
school
your
name
video on.
is
Shiraz, start your video on. Okay.
Sir, I am outside of my room and I am running out of my mobile MB. Therefore, I
Okay,
connected
carry
with
on.
my
Carry on. Okay, carry on.
Okay. Apu, what is your school name?
My school name is 63 Hansakdi Government Primary School, which is situated Sonarga, Moidirbazar Union, Naranganj. And it is not very far from to Dhaka.
Would you tell me
Um,
why primary education is necessary for children, for the children?
Basic foundation is very important. Everywhere. Foundation. When a building we want to multi-storied building. When I
Yes.
want to, or we want to make a multi-storied building, that time, of course, I have to, or I should make a strong basement. Hmm.
Yes.
That's why if I want to make my nation well and good, so I
Mm.
have to notice, or I have to I try to make our child education good, make our child education good, and improve our child education. I am in primary school. It is very much important.
Okay. Do you think teachers are being paid as they want to get?
No, absolutely not. Teacher salary is very low. Hmm. At present, teachers grade, starting a teacher's grade is 13তম grade. Scale is starting 11,000 something, but it is not high. It is so low. It is not so low or not high. It is hold middle position. But when a teacher stay at the village beside primary school, stay village,
It
that
is
time
it's
this salary is enough. But
okay.
when a teachers want to stay, I mean stay
Yes.
at Dhaka city, and if I want to go my school every day, that time I have an account 6 or 7,000 taka per month for um, um, rent a car.
Okay.
So it is very
Yes. Yes.
it is so low for me.
Our teacher are not being paid high because I think our government should focus this issue, because as they are building nations, they are taking a high responsibility. The I think the builders should be paid well, and teachers are the main builders of the nation.
We are hearing every sector that we should increase or we should high in the primary school, the primary teacher salary, but government hasn't take any steps.
Okay,
I
it's
don't know
pathetic.
what is the money main factor.
Reason. Okay. Uh, would you tell me the some factors that affects our environment?
Yes, there are many factors whose are by which our environment are affected. In my environment are affected. There are such as air pollution. Um, am I right? মানে আমি কি ঠিক বলতেছি?
Yes, yes, obviously you are.
হ্যাঁ, air pollution, sound pollution, soil pollution,
Mm.
um,
How,
etc.
okay. How can we reduce traffic jam, especially from Dhaka city? Do you have any
It's a
um, uh,
very it's a weak project. If we want to মানে
okay.
reduce
If you are a government, if you so like if you are a government, what steps would you take against this to reduce such kind of
already government has many steps to reduce traffic jam, but day by day day by day a lots of number people are coming to leave Dhaka city. That's why are actually we are not conscious about
yes, that's the
myself,
point.
about others. আমরা everybody, most of the people of our city or of our country are selfish. I think
Yes,
selfish.
yes.
For this
Every country has good rules and regulation, and now it's
regulation,
a
and
matter of
also our country take give steps, take steps, many rules and regulation, but these rules and regulation are not implementation.
yes,
Are
yes.
not implementing. That's why we are suffering, suffering from the traffic jam.
Okay. Do you think communication is an important issue for a country for to develop?
Of course, communication is very much important. Why we don't we haven't good communication? I mean, roads and highway, air communication, air communication, internet communication, um, mobile
No, no, no.
communication. If there are no available, there are no available in the city. A city can't progress progress our city's life. Actually, we can't improve our life or enrich ourselves. The lack of communication. That's why if I want to make a good communication, then we have to reduce traffic jam.
Yes, that's the point. Okay. Why are you preparing for IELTS?
Why?
Yes.
Actually, from my childhood, I was very much ambitious of my career. It's my dream. Once upon a time, I will go abroad for higher study. But at first, I tried to get a good job. I mean, I want to be a BCS cadre once upon a time. Mustafa Kamal sir, my dearest teacher. I was a student of money first category, first মানে প্রথম দিককার স্টুডেন্ট
That's
আমি স্যারের,
yes.
বাট
Mm,
I can't do better. I couldn't do better or make myself a BCS cadre or second class um,
okay.
job
Have you been stopped
holder.
preparing for BCS? Have you been stopped for preparing for BCS?
Yes, because already my age is 30 over. That's why I haven't any chance to BCS or any government exam to sit. For that, I try to not
Okay.
only but also it's my dream. One day I go abroad for higher study. Last October, I
Okay.
stayed
If you
a
had a chance,
Viva Janata Bank, but
yes,
I couldn't. Um, I
sure.
don't get this job. I mean, panel is waiting. I don't know how to be, but আমি আর আসলে চাচ্ছি না আর কি.
Okay.
It is my
But you
last
ensured the written exam. You ensured the written exam,
written
right?
exam. Yes, I not
Okay.
written exam. I passed written exam and I gave Viva.
Okay.
And Viva result
Uh,
already has published, but I am waiting. Panel,
okay.
I mean panel.
Is Viva board something like haunted or something like I mean people can be fear and is there anything in the Viva board why people become perspire and become cannot answer perfectly? What are the reasons?
Yes, maybe, but bank exam. Bank exam is money written exam is very much important, not Viva. Written exam. Within 7 math, I
Right.
completed four math. That's why I can't.
Well, it's a great quality
I
to
don't
ensure a written
do
exam.
this job.
It requires a huge quality to ensure a written exam.
But
Uh, you have you
my
have
effort
talent.
was so high, and always I tried to get a good job, but I know I'm not depressed about my career.
Okay, you have faced number of Viva, number of exams, but we are about to face these situations. We haven't faced this situation yet. Would you tell me as a junior of yours, what steps should we
How old
follow
are you?
to?
At first, you have to say how old are you?
Yeah, I am a final year student, and I was supposed to complete my graduation, but due to the corona, I couldn't complete it. And I think within this year, it will be completed. And then I will and nowadays I'm taking preparation for my job. I am 25 years of age and I am taking for
Nice.
taking for preparation.
Very
And
nice.
now,
You're first. You
okay,
become
would you
first.
tell me, some ways to avoid these difficulties that you have faced already?
Actually, every time is difficult of us. Every time, if you think, every time is difficult. And
On
if
which
you think
subject should I
every time is,
focus?
oh, at first you have to think that life is not a bed of roses. Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm. And ambition is not a small things. Ambition or goal.
Yes.
Goal I haven't finished one time. Goal. মানে goal will in front of you day after day, day after day. One goal will be complete, then other goal will be come in front of you. But government job is very government job is my dreamy job. Every student or most of the student try to get a good job. I mean government job, BCS cadre, senior bank
Officer.
bank job holder, bank officer or senior officer. And it's my um, suggestion that always you have to mind it that you have no you are a you are not a 25 years student. You have to think that your age is already already finished.
Yes.
Mane 30 years old is
Yes.
knocking at the door. You have to always mind it, and as soon as possible you have to achieve a job.
Yes.
Achieve a job. When you think that now you're 25 years old, that time your
This laziness will
mind
work
is
out in my favor.
laziness, and always you breathe easily that
Yes.
I have also 5 years.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
gradually I achieve this. But when this age will be finished, you didn't. মানে it's a dream. মানে আপনি ঘুমিয়ে আছেন এরকম আর কি, একসময় ঘুম ভেঙে দেখবেন আপনার বয়স 30 হয়ে গেছে। এই জন্য আপনাকে ভাবা যাবে না যে আপনার বয়স 25 years old। আপনাকে
thank you,
ভাবতে
Apu.
হবে যে আমার বয়স এই তো, এই যেগুলো যে ভাইবাগুলো দিলাম বা সামনে যে পরীক্ষাটা আছে এটার মধ্যে আমাকে পেতে হবে। আর আপনাকে অবশ্যই আরেকটা কথা আমি বলে রাখি, আমি আপনাকে ডিমোটিভেট করতেছি না, কথাগুলো বাংলায় বলতেছি বিকজ আই এম নট গুড স্পিকার। আমি
Okay,
আপনাকে
take
ভালো
time to
করে
do it.
বুঝাইতে পারতেছি না। আমি বলতেছি যে আপনি বিসিএস ক্যাডার হবেন, ইটস ওকে। আপনার বিসিএস, আপনি যদি বিসিএস ক্যাডার হবেন, শুধু বিসিএস নিয়ে পড়ে থাকবেন না, আপনার
English, not in
টার্গেট
Bengali, no
আমাদের
Bengali.
স্যার
No, 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 no,
মানে
no,
ইউ
no.
হ্যাভ টু, হ্যাঁ, ইউ হ্যাভ টু মাইন্ড ইট অর ইউ হ্যাভ
Yes.
টু বিলিভ দ্যাট and
Now,
you
Jannatul
your
Firdaus, are you ready to
goal.
speak? Jannatul Firdaus?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, we'll come to Jannatul Firdaus again. Shirazul Islam, start asking questions with vocabulary to Jannatul Firdaus. And she also ask some questions. Jannatul Firdaus will answer. Question with vocabulary. Start. Shirazul.
Sir,
Yeah.
Okay.
sir.
Yes, yes.
Today I could not manage my child, so
Oh, it is disturbing anyway.
I can't continue.
Okay, okay, okay. You may
Okay, sir.
stop your video. Okay. Then,
I'm
then
more to
yes, Shirazul Islam and Shishir, carry on speaking. And you may ask, now Shishir may ask some questions to Shirazul Islam. Shirazul Islam will answer. Shishir ask 10 questions to Shirazul Islam. He will answer. Shishir.
Okay, sir. At first,
Shirazul,
I
start
want
your
to
video on if it is possible.
It is not possible. The around is fully dark.
Okay, okay. Then Shishir, start asking some questions to Shirazul Islam. He will answer.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You will look at
and,
there are
thanks.
some just have a look. There are some questions at the screen. You may ask questions following the screen. Look at the screen and you may ask some questions from here and some question from out of the screen. Start.
Okay, sir. Thank you, and thanks, Shirajul Islam, Mr. Shirajul Islam, to give a chance to ask any question. Actually, this conversation site is very, very nice. I feel very enjoyed, and it's my expectation. Then once upon a time, I'll be a good speaker. Okay.
Okay. I wish to.
Thank
This is
you.
my cherished dream to be a fluent speaker, and I have a number of attempts to be a fluent speaker. You know, I am studying in the University of Chittagong, and in my department there is no presentation system. But I feel that if there is no presentation system, our communication skill will gap forever. And therefore I proposed to everyone to start presentation and speaking coming on dice. But some of the students vetoed me and they put me down. I couldn't continue, but most of the students supported me, and I really welcomed them at that time. And but I
Okay,
couldn't continue.
can I ask a question? And sometimes we conversation about my personal issue, about my
Okay,
personal issue, and sometimes we will conversation about the skin topics. Okay.
okay, okay, okay. Number of elements. These are basically their symbols, their language, their clothing, their food habit, their traditions, and their artifacts, something made by the hands. And this actually reflects the culture. And these types of instrument reflects our one's culture to another.
Do you think we have a rich culture?
Yes, Bangladesh has a very deep-rooted cultures, and one of the cultures I must mention this is our language. This is the only culture. This is the only things that from rest of the world, because Bangladesh has a language that has achieved through the serious bloodshed. You know, we had to uh, we had to sacrifice our valiant lives for our country, for our language. And this is the very mentionable culture, and we feel proud having such language. And we have a number of festivals like Pohela Boishakh and Eid ul Adha, Eid ul Fitr, and rest of the culture, religions, their occasions. And this really represents our country, and this is really deep rooted.
Okay. I have a question. What is your subject? I mean, what subject
Yes, sir.
did you complete your honors or masters?
Yes, I am a student of botany department.
Botany department. Oh, and মানে
Plant.
different subject from
Yes,
culture.
yes, yes.
Your
And
relation with your relation with the গাছপালা গাছপালার সাথে আপনার
yes,
relation.
yes, we deal
Hello,
with
Bengali.
plants. Yes, we deal with plants.
Okay. What is eel culture?
Ill culture means I know the exact definition of ill culture because, as my point of view, ill culture is something unfair and something like we consider taboo and we considered just something go against our norms and rules of our society. That times we called it ill culture, but I don't know the exact answer of it. I will request my teacher to answer it perfectly. And I think this is the things. Ill culture means something go against our beliefs and our rules and norms.
মানে could I notice a eel culture?
Ill culture, something. Yes, ill culture
Our
means
মানে
if
today's
someone.
our society's মানে eel culture is smoking a cigarette of a
Yes,
woman.
yes, yes, yes.
It's bad
It's,
practice. It's a ill
it,
culture. And
it,
we have also ill culture that watching Indian serial.
yes, Indian serials.
It's ill
It has
culture.
huge impacts in our society, and
Hmm.
basically it affects women most.
And some people they are drinking wine.
Yes,
That is
alcohol.
ill culture. That is ill culture, and they think that it is a very much enjoyable matter.
Yes,
But
yes. Nowadays,
it's
women are taking also alcohol, and it has actually devastating effects on human women body. as women body are consist of a high amount of fat, and alcohol is retained in fat. If this alcohol is retained in your body for the long time, it causes serious harm, and it can damage your kidney and your very important person of your body, and it sometimes causes serious harm for conceiving baby as well. So taking alcohol, especially for women, is seriously harmful for the women, and it has a number of actually consequences if women takes alcohol.
Okay, Shiraz Islam. Shiraz Islam, can you hear me? Shiraz Islam, can you hear me?
Where is my teacher?
He need out of the meeting.
Okay,
Yes.
I was out of, yes, I was out of network for 2 minutes. Okay, now we'll start again. Just
Okay.
1 second.
Do you often use air transportation?
Okay, no, I don't use air transportation frequently because it is quite expensive and complex as well. Its processing is quite complex, and I wish I were use this air transportation often. But
Shiraz
at
Islam,
the
my
same time,
question to
I
you.
hope I would I
Okay, Shiraz Islam,
yes, sir.
do you think some people lose jobs because of dirty office politics?
Yes, sir. I think so because office politics is very influential nowadays in our country, and it causes number of people out of job.
How does a person feel when he loses job because of dirty office politics? Can you tell me how?
Actually, a person feel frustrated. It is very a common phenomenon because he never expected to be out of the job because of this issue. If something happens, it really breaks our heart, and he actually gets out of this place carrying a number of carrying huge volume of anger and revenge and hatred for this office, and this really affects him so badly.
Okay. Uh, what can we learn by watching talk show?
This is all about. We can we can master number of a lot of knowledge watching talk show over and over again, because talk show is in the talk show we can see the host brings some intellectual persons and get them allow them to interact with some particular some important topic that is complete out of the people's mind, and if they start speaking on that topic, the people can come to know the core knowledge of that issue. I think through this way, where a person who is unknowing to the any issue can come to know the actual point of that issue.
Okay. Well, now I would like to go with this question to Shishir. Shishir, what can we learn by watching talk show?
A talk show is very much important for learning many
Yes.
sir,
Yes, carry on.
informative. A talk show is many informative.
We can
So
come to know a lot of information.
yes,
We
we
can come to
a
know
lot of
a lot of information by watching talk show.
talk
Yes,
show.
we can come to know a lot of information. Okay. and we can come to know how they put arguments and counter arguments in a talk show. Okay, and we can come to
Yes.
know how people should put their arguments and counter arguments. Okay, well,
Yes, sir.
now another we will take another 2 to 3 minutes. At first, evaluate today's class. Shishir, what is your output from today's class? Tell me in 1 minute.
Sir, মানে
Evaluate.
if I speak much, মানে if I try to much speaking, then we'll be a fluent speaker. And this site is and this class is a important, very, very much important for me for practicing English. That's why I feel better, and I am enjoying better to stay here. And
Okay. Shiraz Islam, evaluate evaluate today's class. What you
Okay.
learned and
Yes, sir.
what is your output mainly from today's class?
Yes, sir. Not only today's class, but I follow. I figured out the number of changes in myself because whenever I start my topic, especially the vocabulary related questions, I try to gather knowledge by my own, and then I jump into the internet and search for the best answer. And through this way, I am browsing internet some intellectual way, some better way I have ever used. I think this is the great chance for me. Every day is learning for me, and I am learning new all the way because I am searching new things and
Okay. Okay.
grasp
Thank you.
the
sir,
core
I have
knowledge
a
of it
I have
and
a
preparing my answer.
Yes, Shishir, you
sir,
have. Yeah.
মানে this class is important for me, that if I want, if I can attend this class every day, it would be better for me.
Yes, because you will develop speaking skill. You have to speak, you have to answer, you have to question, and through this, your speaking skill will be generated. Okay, you have to speak more. Well, next class our topic will be day. It will be day 19. Topic will be: do you know anything about Cox's Bazar? Suppose I want to go to Cox's Bazar from Dhaka. Can you suggest me how I can go there? And Shishir, I will send you this PDF file. And question about Bangladeshi industry. Question about Bangladesh industry, answers are here. Then question, creative questions with vocabulary. Creative questions with vocabulary. Okay. And we are reading a book for this course. The name of the book is How to Learn Practical Spoken English. I'm showing you the book, Shishir.
Already I have this book.
You have this book, How to Learn Practical Spoken English?
Ji sir, ji sir.
Nice, nice. You can also follow from this book as well. Good. Okay. So if you have this book, you will find this topic in the book, Cox's Bazar. Okay. But you will not find, yes, you will find these questions about what? Question about Bangladeshi industry. Okay. Anyway, even if I'll send you this PDF file, you may also go through the PDF file. And some creative questions with usable vocabulary, but these questions you will not find in the book. So creative questions with vocabulary. So who should learn a language that is widely used for communication? Do you live in a spacious room? Is your house furnished with all modern facilities? Do you enjoy amenities of modern life in your house? Have you ever slept in a mud-built house? Do you often go to your rooftop? So as many as 25 creative questions are here. And you will go through this question and try to find out the answer. And you will speak the answer loudly so that you can hear yourself. Through these
Sir,
ways, you can develop speaking skills. Yes.
sir,
Yeah.
মানে if you make a messenger group
Message.
of our student, it
For
would be
five.
better, sir. কারণ স্যার ক্লাস হবে আবার বুধবার, তাহলে আমরা এই যে মাঝখানে এই দিনগুলোতে প্র্যাকটিস করতে পারবো, যার ইচ্ছা সে প্র্যাকটিস করবে। আমাদের এই যে আমরা যে কজন আছি তাদেরকে দিয়ে যদি একটা মেসেঞ্জার গ্রুপ করে দেন স্যার, বেশি সময় তো
Yes,
লাগবে না স্যার।
I wanted to